This is a standard size plastic bag, and it's a little larger than this 18-inch ruler, but when you cut it to make plastic yarn, you're gonna lose that. So right down the middle, you probably got around 15 inches. People typically tell you to cut an inch for the loops. So you have 15 of these, and the length, which will be maintained, is a little less than 12 inches. I'd say 11 and a half, a little bit bigger than a piece of paper. So you've got 15 11 and a half inch loops. 15 11 and a half inch loops will get you approximately 172.5 inch of plastic yarn. I converted this, I rounded up to 4.8 yards for one plastic bag. And according to this, skeins can be around 380 yards. So dividing 380 by 4.8, you get 79 plastic bags can get you a skein of Plarn. This is one plastic bag that's already been cut up, and the way that I make the skein is I'll use a crochet hook. I'll make the slip knot and I'll tighten it as much as I can to make sure that it's completely stuck on there. I'll take one of these and I'll use the crochet hook as a weight, and I'll drop it down here to thread it through. And once it's all the way through, you're good. You can undo that knot. And you can begin wrapping what you've got around this. When I was making my skein, I didn't actually count how many bags I used, but here is one skein of plastic yarn. Maybe I use 70 bags, maybe I use less, maybe I use more. I pretty much assumed this weight is a medium weight, as if it were actually, manufactured. And the unfortunate thing about this, even though there are some good properties, is that it breaks quite easily. So I can pull on it, and you see it's broken, and I'll have to go and undo the knot, right? I mean, it's easy to undo this, but if you're working on a project, it can be problematic. The scrap is definitely worth keeping, so you can stuff, for instance, I'm making a vase. You can stuff the vase with that to weigh it down. The Plarn is incredibly lightweight, and even when you build it up, it's still really incredibly lightweight. And currently, the things I want to put in the vase are heavier than the vase itself, so I'm going to have to build it up some more. But it's durable, and it's, it's not going to absorb water, so it's good for that as well. One way to get around this is to crochet, just do a chain of the entire skein to get something like this. This is much more durable. You can pull on it, it's not going to break nearly as easily. So far, what I've used Plarn for has been coil building, like you do with ceramics. This is my unfinished project. I made I-cord with the regular skein, and that's made a pretty flat I-cord, but it's fairly ideal to work with. There's also something else I'm thinking about trying. I think it's quite possible that with these two, you could do basket weaving, the one where you wrap around a cord that's usually thicker with a thinner one. I've never tried it before, but I think it's possible. Anyway, let me know what you use Plarn to make, and thanks for watching.